Steve, let's go with some value now. Who is a cheaper pitcher you are chasing?
Yeah, Matt already mentioned this, but Logan Gilbert is going to be one of the most popular plays on this slate, and like rightfully so, going up against the Angels, who just feel like they've just given up offensively, except for Shohei Ohtani because he's chasing that MVP prize. But this is going to be the third time that he's faced this team. He's absolutely dominated them in both of those starts. Has gone 10 in the third innings, given up, struck out 16 in those games. He's done really well against them, and really well in the month of September. He goes fairly deep into games. He has some good strikeout upside, and like I mentioned, this offense is just really not going to give you much pushback. So I like this on a red-hot Seattle team at the right time, baby. They're still alive. They're still alive in the playoff contention. But I think Gilbert gets it done tonight and is one of the better value plays, but it's not going to be a secret.
There's no bigger Seattle stan on this planet than Steve Buchanan, everybody.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Anything for you. Matt, give me a cheap pitcher you are chasing tonight.
So Gilbert's interesting, and I think if you're playing cash games, you probably just play him. I think he's a little higher variance than people realize. He doesn't get a lot of ground balls, and he is a good strikeout pitcher who doesn't walk that many guys. So I think you could see some games here and there where he gives up a few home runs, and then some other games where he just strikes out everybody. So Gilbert was undervalued about a month or so ago when he had a really bad game in Houston against the Astros. And I think that everyone kind of turned against him there. And now we've seen the opposite effect where he's had a few good starts in a row and maybe people are getting a little too excited. I think the talent is certainly there, just at his expected ownership. It's just not that exciting for tournaments. Cash, I think it's fine. And then I think Gray and Gibson are probably among the more popular options too. So that leaves one pitcher in my mind who's cheaper that I don't think the field wants to play, and that's Ryan Yarbrough, who just has not been good lately. And he's getting an opener put in front of him tonight, I think, with David Robertson. I think the Rays are more inclined to do that because Yarbrough has struggled a little bit, but his matchup tonight could not possibly be any better. This Marlins team traded away all of their good hitters at the deadline for the most part. Jesus Aguilar was probably the best guy they had left to face a left-handed pitcher. He's out of the lineup. Jorge Alfaro's out of the lineup, so there's less power from the right-hand side for Yarbrough to worry about. The Marlins, I think, are the worst offense in the MLB right now, and pitching in Tampa Bay is a good spot for a pitcher. So Yarbrough, 7,200. Assuming that he's a lot more contrarian than some of these other guys, that's why I like him more.